Hello and welcome to PocketGamer.biz's Monetizer feature. This is where we play the first 5 minutes or so of new free-to-play games. Just have a look at the in-app economy and kind of just the user experience. So the game we're going to look at has actually been out for a couple of weeks now. So it's CSR Classics. So this is the it's not really the sequel, CSR Racing, is it? I guess it counts as an expansion pack. So it's using classic cars rather than non-classic cars, I suppose. So UK developer NaturalMotion. Let's see. There we go. Battery. Yeah. Okay. 10%. So Boss Alien is the studio that develops it down in Brighton in the UK. So first thing we see, likes to send me push notifications. I really hate this. I like push notifications when they're useful. I kind of think most people would just switch these off now. I mean, I've not even played the game, so I don't even know kind of what it's going to be sending me. I'll say yes because I want to see what it's going to send me, but I think this is a very impolite introduction to the game. Anyway, here we go. If you'd like to access my Twitter accounts, I mean, this is just crazy. No, I mean, why would... No, I mean, it's just not going to happen, is it? So it's pretty much the same as the CSR we saw before. We have this kind of nice attractive young lady who's going to help us through the tutorial part of the game. So we're probably going to end up driving a car pretty early on, I would imagine. There's a car we could drive. So tap the gas panel. Okay. Now what we're going to do, get ready, shift up, okay. There we go, so that's the basic gameplay of CSR Racing. So that's what made it famous, very, very simple gameplay. Just about basically a rhythm action racing game. They're very keen on Twitter, aren't they? Okay, so that's me. This is what I'm going to race. I'm racing James Bond by the look of it. Okay. Oh, use gas pedal, yeah, until the light stays green. Okay, just not really good at doing this. Okay, off we go. It looks like I might win this one. They've made the racetrack much shorter than before. Turn this down a bit. Oh, I've got to restore cars as well. Every time you restore your bodywork, your car gets better looking. I was racing and... Oh, I see. Okay. So something's being downloaded here via Wi-Fi. Okay, so that's quite a nice way of doing it. You're kind of like getting an old beat up car and then winning will make it look nicer. Okay, you can choose loved or unloved. Okay, that makes sense. What on earth is it downloading? I think the dirty ones look nicer, don't they? Maybe it's just me. Okay. So they're going to give me some soft currency, $25,000 to buy my first car. So this is this well-known reciprocity thing that we talk about quite a lot now. So that's was kind of well-known kind of retailing kind of thing where well, it's actually just human psychology. If someone does you a favour, you kind of feel more obliged to them. So this is this kind of idea. They could just give you a car, but within the game, this context, they're going to give us some money to make a choice. It's quite an important thing. So if I go to loved ones, okay. So the loved cars here, if I buy the loved version, this is costing me 273 of these gold tokens. This is the hard currency. You can see I've got none of those. I've only got 25,000 of the silver dollars. So if I want to buy one of those, it's straight into the spending real money. So let's go back to the unloved one. So get the choice of a Mini or an Audi. Nice. An Impala. Oh, a Thunderbird. I'm just going to have money. Oh no, so even on this one, even this one unloved is going to cost me 218. And this one, okay, so I've only really got 3 choices then, so 2 of those are hard currency. And the mini is for the European market, isn't it? The other ones are for the Americans. Okay, let's try it. Come on. Can I get colour? Okay. So I'm going to buy a beaten up Audi Coupe. This is another thing that is another monetization technique that's kind of good to get people within your kind of shop environment early on when they're not spending real money, but just so they get an idea, one, how it works, and two, that kind of spending soft money or hard money is an important thing. And the other thing kind of CSR does, I mean, I'm sure we'll see this later on, tap to deliver to get the car, but in some things, as we get later in the game, we'll have to potentially wait or pay. So scarcity is another massive important thing in retail. Scarcity, creating scarcity. So saying you've bought this new car in the game, but you can't have it for half an hour because it's being delivered or something. Yeah, it's kind of funny, but unless you pay a little gold, cars will take a while to arrive. I can deliver them for a small fee, so it's still downloading. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So actually, that's handled relatively well. It's been downloading in the background. I might not have noticed that, and that's going to it's told me what's going to happen at least. So that's that's good. So if I can get 30 of the hard currency units for free for signing for Facebook. That's good to know as well. I think that's kind of every game should be doing that kind of thing. But let's go next. Okay, there's my car. Adding a decal earns you more cash. So this is kind of another, particularly for these kind of games. Oh, is that the decal I've got? Oh, okay. So this one, every time I race, it's going to give me a bonus of the soft currency. So it's kind of worth having. Oh, I could probably have a different colour, could I? No. Oh. What? Gone. Oh, I've got that one. Okay, that's what's going on there. Okay, so let's do a race. So as in so this is the regulation race for rookies. It's gonna give me 500 soft currency. So let's quickly do a race, and then gonna have a quick look at the shop. Okay, not too bad a start. So win again. Always good to win at the start of a game. Win some money. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the currency. So cash and gold. So cash. So again, it's kind of interesting the order these things are provided to you in. So this is £7, which is £7, £3. So that's $5, and isn't that the cheapest one? So the cheapest one is £2, which is going to be. Oh, sorry, that's $3. And then we go. So we have 6 different transactions going up to most expensive. £70, $100, and they've nicely told us how much we're getting free or extra for those. That's our currency discount ratio. And also gold. So again, this is delivered in the same way. The first one you see is the kind of the one they want to sell you. Really, that's the most popular because it's the cheapest one. But that's the one they want you to buy, or that's the one they want you to buy. So so we're getting 16,500 for that. So that's everything you can see, even though these are both, so actually these are, I was getting confused there, these are two hard currencies, so you're spending money to get both of them, but this is the softer of the two, so you're getting 1 million of these silver dollar units for $100, and for the gold, which is the hard currency, you're getting 16,500 for $100. That's kind of like the model we're kind of seeing now. We're kind of, I think, particularly kind of Clash of Clans, you kind of are seeing roughly around this level of kind of 15,000 hard currency, of the harder currency units you get for $100. That seems to be a ratio people like. I think sometimes you end up giving, because obviously you can make this could be any number, but it just seems in kind of human psychology how we approach numbers. Around 15,000 seems to be the kind of right amount, and obviously that means that at the bottom here we're spending a few pounds, but we're getting a few hundred of those, and that again, that kind of seems about right, or seems to be like a appropriate kind of currency transfer. So that's let's have a quick look at the car dealer. So if you wanted to go straight away and get something cool, I'm sure Shelby would be. Oh, doesn't want to do. So if you go to lumped cars, so that'd be two for Cobra, that would be 2,000 of the 2,000 gold. So 2,000 gold is going to cost us, so we're going to be $20 just buying that. If you want to buy that one car, obviously we can grind it out if you want to, but we can kind of get an idea. So it's basically a doubling if you want to buy the smashed up one. Oh well, that's kind of makes sense. Okay, well, so there we go. That's CSR Racing Classics. Kind of I guess CSR Racing kind of with the. It's quite a nice touch. I mean, I think a lot of these things with these kind of in-game currencies is it consistent within the kind of game universe, kind of what you're doing, and you kind of think if you're buying a beat-up car, that would be cheaper than one that's all nicely polished. So that does make sense. I mean, even with the first CSR Racing, I had to laugh when you were buying import parts, and you had to wait for them to go through customs, i.e. just wait or pay a bit more hard currency. But again, that kind of was consistent within at least within the kind of within the game structure, and I think that's kind of the most important things for free-to-play games is you can be funny with it, I suppose, but have some sort of kind of coherence and consistency within what you're asking people to do in terms of playing and paying.